Hello friends, welcome back. So now we have already understood VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP and match functions. Let's try to use all them together. So let's say if we want to look at the data across the board and let's call the columns as subjects. Let's say maths, and then you have science, and then you have social, and then we can have some kind of English, okay, and some kind of activities, okay. Right, now suppose we want to look for the marks for some students. Let's say Arun, Kiran, Mahesh, uh, Kirti and Manish, okay, and we'll give some data. Let's say 52, 23, 12, 65, 36, like that. So we'll give some random data here. Okay, anything what you want. Okay, I'll copy this across here. So we'll get some data here. We'll make it positive data. Okay, fine. Now you can put a little bit of border here just so that it looks good. Okay. Now, suppose I want to find out the value for Kiran for social or English, whichever it is. So what else I'll try to do is I will look for HLOOKUP here. So let's do it. Okay, sorry. So for that, we want to go for Arun, right? Kiran, right? So we'll have to use VLOOKUP. So we'll write here student name, and here we are going to write the student's name. So let's say Kiran, and here we will see what is the marks, and we want the marks for English. Then we have to write is equal to, and here VLOOKUP, okay, and the data we are going to look for is this from A2 to F6, okay, comma, and oh sorry, we have to go for the first is the value we want to look up, that is Kiran, then the data which is here, and then we have to look for the column index, means which column index you want to look for. So here I want to look for the column index that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll write 5 and then true or false. Okay, so I'll go for exact match, which is false. Okay, so let's see what we get here. We get for English we got 119, which is fine. Okay, so the only problem here is if you see the column index, we have to kind of calculate it. Like if you see, I saw the columns and actually I calculated it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. So for English, we wanted to calculate like that. So we can make it much more efficient. So for example, here if I write which subject, so if I write subject, and if I write English here, then it should pick up the subject from here and pick up the name from here and automatically give me 119. For in this case, Kiran for English is 119. So there is a small change we have to do in the approach. So here instead of 5, which is what we are calculating, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, instead of doing that, we have to write match, match, match. Okay, so we have to tell what to match, right? We have to match this, which is the subject, comma, it'll say where is the data, so you have to select these data only, that is you have to select only the subjects, right, and put a comma here, and then again you have to say exact match or less than or greater than. So here we want exact match, so we go for exact match here and then put a comma, the bracket, and finish it off. So now you will get 87. Let's see what's happening. For Kiran, we have 87 in English, which is correct or wrong? It is wrong because it's giving us 4, right? I think it is returning, match is returning 4, I think. Let's try that and see what's happening here. So if you write is equal to match, and if I go for English, and if I go for all these comma and 0, let's see what we are getting. We are getting 4 actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we want 5, right? So what to do here? We can actually add 1. So let's try that actually. So we'll try to add 1, let's say plus 1 here, and we'll see. Now it's working fine. But is this the right way, or we are missing something? Let's check that. Okay. I think one change we can do here, instead of doing this plus 1, let's remove the plus 1 here, and the range which we have given as B1 to F1, let's try to check that one. So is this the right thing? We'll see. So B1, which is here, so let's not go for B1, let's go for A1. So I'm changing that to A1. So what happens? It will start from here. So it will calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So automatically it will come for English. Let's try that. So now it's working fine. So if you change it now, let's say if you change it to math, so you will get 23. Is this correct? Yes, it is for Kiran. For maths, it's 23. If I change the name to Arun, it is 52, which is perfectly working, right? Now, one more benefit of this is, suppose for some reason, let's say if science was not here, it was wrong. It was not for science, it was for math. So you can change here as math, and this was for science, suppose. Okay. Now, if there is a base data changing, you see that automatically we have taken it correct here. Means no matter if there is any change here, what will happen is the match will actually look properly for maths, and then it will look dynamically. So this approach will help us to have dynamic lookup. Okay. So I hope you understood. I'll just repeat what happened. Like you see here, for Arun, for math, it is showing 33. Now I'm just telling you, suppose math was not this. By mistake we had done here. Math was somewhere in English and English was in math. Then let's see what happens. So if I write English here, English, and now you get NA because we are not able to find math, right? But if I come here math, you will get 55. So it is dynamically changing itself, right? So please go through the video. You can pause the video, rewind the video, and make sure you're getting the same output. So in any case, you please refer to the earlier videos, because if you want to understand this video, you have to learn VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, match, and then you have to come here. So it's a very important warning that you have to look for the earlier videos. So let me write it here. Please watch earlier videos to understand this one. So I'm making a very important announcement here. Please don't forget to watch the earlier video. So that is the thing. So I'll see you in the next video with the next concept. Thank you.